Good morning. It is 3:50 a.m. and Dane and I are off to Fiji. From Fiji. Dane and I have made it to the Fiji Marriott in Momi Bay, and it is absolutely breathtaking. We are going to go and have a little bite to eat, and then we're gonna go around and see what the resort has to offer. I know what you're all thinking. Dane did not splurge for the hut on the water.
We were supposed to have that one.
But that's next time.
Great day. Let's hope the weather keeps up. But worst case, these will always be around.
We are off to the water, and the camera lens is so foggy because it is so humid out. Dane and I have just been swimming in the pool, and now
I see water guns and I want to go play with that
now. So there's the fitness center, and we are just strolling around. We're on the back side of the property now. You can see one of the beaches, and I think there's tennis courts over here, and I'm not really sure what else, but we're gonna go find out.
Locked and loaded. This is big brain moves. Vodka 7, underrated drink. So good. Jess never had it before, so we're gonna rock her world. Tomorrow, might be a little bit hungover, but we also want a little bit of hair of the dog. Vodka Gatorade. Think smarter. Also, welcome drinks everywhere here. Vodka orange juice, mimosas. Switch it up a little bit. We're gonna go pineapple mango. We have the holy trinity of vodka mixed drinks right now. I think we're gonna start off with Vodka 7 and we'll see where the night takes us.
Dane and I are back up in our room, played some games on our balcony, and now we've just showered and I'm just getting ready for dinner. We have a reservation tonight at the Lagoon Lounge at our resort, but we're just relaxing until our reservation, which is in about an hour.
We are all set, ready to go to dinner. It's the place where we got swim up drinks today. So drinks are okay. Let's hope the food's a little bit better. We're kind of going in blind, so we don't know what kind of food they're offering, but the place where we got lunch today was really good, so I have high expectations.
Dane and I are just back in our room. We had such a lovely dinner. I had the pesto gnocchi and Dane had a massive burger.
It was good. I had to resort to a fork and knife because it came apart all on my hand.
And we sat next to this really sweet couple from Colorado, and we ended up chatting with them basically the entire dinner, and it was really nice. We were supposed to have dessert.
Server's not having any of us.
And she just handed us our bill, so we didn't get dessert. Dane has now made us, what are they? Vodka 7?
Vodka 7.
We are gonna relax for a little bit. Maybe we'll hop on before bed, but otherwise we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. I have just woken up. It is about 8 a.m. Dane is still in bed, and it's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna read my book on the balcony for a little bit, and then I think we're gonna go for breakfast. And today we have booked kayaks, stand-up paddle boards, and we brought our snorkeling gear, so we're gonna plan to go out into the water, find some cool reefs, and just swim around and see what we find. It's great because Dane has brought his GoPro camera, so we're able to take a few videos while we're underwater, but we're really looking forward to the day. The weather's absolutely beautiful. Excited for another day in Fiji.
We're on day 2 at Fiji and we're about to go check out our breakfast spot. Taking the stand-up paddleboard, try to scope out if there's an area to do a snorkel, but just spend most of the day on the water.
We just finished our stand-up paddleboard and perfect timing because it's about to rain. So I think we're gonna go rinse off and then maybe go sit by the pool and breathe for a little bit. But it was beautiful. We weren't able to go down the channels, which was too bad. So we brought all of our snorkel gear for nothing. I am back up in the room. Dane has just run back out because he realized that he's left his shoes somewhere. So he's gone on a hunt for his shoes. And then I think we're gonna go and have a little bit of lunch and then see where the afternoon takes us.
Come to the back, don't get me.
Oh, you found that? Yeah. I was just telling.
Right where I left them.
I was just telling the vlog that you lost your shoes.
Nope, they're not lost until I don't
you
know where
can't
they are.
find them.
I knew exactly where they were. Just water. Alright, let's go play some chess.
I'm actually about to go beat Dane in chess.
Just before this was recording, Jess goes, "Can you give me some pointers?"
No.
We get lunch, and then we do the board.
The e-foil?
Yeah.
We could.
Why not? I feel like that makes more sense because I don't want to do any of those other activities.
We have just come back from an amazing lunch and Dane realized that he has absolutely scorched his arms.
I humbled
You can't even
myself.
really see it that well here,
It's
but
not that bad. The worst part is I've been scoping out everyone else's sunburns today and
making fun of them.
No, not quite. Just scoping them out. And yeah, I realized I forgot to put sunscreen just on my arms today. So yeah, I've been humbled real quick by the Fiji sun.
Happy Valentine's Day. We are running late to a torch lighting, so we're gonna go and then we'll probably jump back on the camera later, but we're going for a nice romantic dinner tonight. Dane and I are wandering around and then we're gonna go and have some dinner. There is like a whole list of activities that the resort offers, but because it's Valentine's Day, they've done a different list of activities. And
I think they've all, for lack of a better term, gone to shit.
yeah.
We thought there was gonna be this torch lighting ceremony and maybe we just played it up a little bit too much in our heads, but they're literally just lighting a torch and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
So, gonna pass on that for this view. Usually there's fire dancing, which we were really stoked to see when we were planning this trip, but because it's Valentine's Day, the usual Friday activities were canceled to then do more Valentine's Day-y type activities. But yeah, we'll kick around the resort. We spotted this new area. We marked our territory on this hammock, and maybe we'll go shoot some pool.
That sounds inappropriate.
Spent all day while Jess was napping making that.
We are back from our Valentine's dinner.
It was really nice. I got pad thai. We also started with some spring rolls, which were really good. And Jess got steak frites and yeah.
There was an area where there were some guys singing some beautiful love songs. And where we were sitting at dinner, they were on the other side of the water. And so the music was carrying across and it was really beautiful. And now Dane has just gotten packed because he's got a big adventure in the morning. Oh. Okay, stay tuned for more details and footage on that. But we're gonna head to bed now because he has an early rise. Good morning. It is day 3 here in Fiji. Dane has left really early this morning because he's doing a shark dive today. But I have just woken up and gotten ready, and now I'm gonna go and grab a little bit of breakfast. Breakfast, and now I've come out to the shoreline and I'm sitting in the hammock reading my book. I'm just back in the room now. I've just had a little bite to eat and I am gonna go out for a little kayak ride. Dane also just texted me and said that the shark dive is done. It went well. Again, I'll get him to do a little bit of a recap on here, and we'll also share some footage because he did take his GoPro with him. But yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy a bit of the sun. Swan Spa, and I'm having a pedicure. Look who's back.
Just got back from the shark dive. We got 2 different types of dives. They take you out on a boat, you're on it for 20 or so minutes, and it's a protected reef. So they're the only people and the only company that can actually dive there. So it's super protected. They know the sharks are gonna be there. And yeah, you drop down to 30 meters, line up behind this reef wall, and there's like 40 sharks that are just coming up, feeding. And these dive masters that closer to the surface have ropes and this huge aluminum, basically like a trash can, that lets out tuna heads periodically. But then all these sharks just coming up, swimming, grabbing it. Just nuts. Craziest experience of my life.
And what kind of sharks?
It was bull sharks. So notoriously very dangerous, very aggressive sharks, but I guess they're kind of like, don't bite the hand that feeds you in that situation. Like, you lock eyes with them, they're coming right up towards you and you're staring right down the nose at a shark. 2.5 meters. And then just right on by. Like, some people were getting hit in the face with the fin. Like, you could touch them. We didn't. You don't want to provoke it, but it's incredible. The dive masters do have these little rods that have a loop on the end that they'll kind of use to poke them, kind of just make sure that they stay away. Incredible that you can go into the ocean and then dive with sharks that are just all around you.
Yeah. I did not go with Dane because I would have pooped my pants.
It was a ton of fun. It was so much fun.
Dane and I are going to the infinity pool. Lover's paradise. Woo! Woo! Joey, the bartender, just made us a secret drink. We're not sure what's in it, but it's good.
We did not do rule number 9.
What's rule number 9?
Shower before entering pool. But I did golden shower.
Dane and I just went to the infinity pool.
We ran into a guy that I did the dive with today. So we had a good little chat.
He was so lovely.
Yeah.
It is Saturday evening. Dane and I are just back from our kava ceremony. We basically got to try this kava root, which is pounded into a powder, and then you mix it with water, as you've seen in the video, and you drink it.
It's not quite like alcohol from what we understood. It's more like
it almost feels like, yeah,
like
a bit of a mix of an alcohol and a weed. It gives you a high, basically. So we just had a little bit of it, but it was a really fun ceremony, and we got to meet some people and learn a bit more about Fijian culture.
Forgot to mention, on our dive, we got teeth from some of the sharks. So I know for sure that's a bull shark tooth, and so is that one. I think these two are either lemon sharks or reef sharks. They're a little bit smaller, but they might be bull sharks as well. Sharks lose their teeth constantly throughout their life, so if you look on the reefs, if there's sharks around, you might actually find some shark teeth. Our dive instructors did give them to us, and I'm pumped.
And we are going to go and have dinner. It's our last night here, and we're super sad to be leaving. Good morning. We're fogging up. This is what happens as soon as you come outside. It's so humid that the lens immediately fogs over. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes and I'll jump back on. It is day 4 in Fiji. I have just woken up and I'm sitting on the balcony reading. Dane's just getting ready, and then we're gonna go have a little bit of breakfast, and then we're gonna see where the day takes us. We don't leave until around 2 this afternoon, so we have the better part of the day at the resort. I think we're gonna try and go do a fish feeding that happens, and potentially go back out onto the water in a kayak or on a paddleboard. And we're sad to be leaving, but we've had such an amazing time, and it's great because Fiji is only about a 4-hour flight from Sydney, so not too hard to come back to. I just did a water aerobics class, an aqua aerobics class, and now we're just sitting in a cabana by the beach. Dane and I are back up in our room. We're just doing a little packing because we leave in about 5 hours, I think. So we're just packing up. We're gonna take our suitcases to the lobby, and then we're gonna go and have some lunch and go back to the infinity pool and bar and spend the remainder of our afternoon there. Anything else to add?
Goodbye, Fiji.
Dane and I are doing the final walk.
Farewell tour.
Back to the hotel lobby. We've just finished a little hangout at the fish bar pool, and now we are gonna go and take a shower, and then Papu is gonna come and take us to the airport. We're so sad to leave, but we had such a great time, and we'll hope to be back soon.
See you in the next one. We just finished up at the infinity pool, grabbed a couple more drinks to get a little buzz on for our flight. We now just showered up. Our ride's coming in the next 2 minutes, so sadly our stay at Momi Bay has come to an end. We've enjoyed every minute of it. Hopefully we'll be back at some point. It is pretty close for us right now, so yeah, we have no excuse. Beautiful. But yeah, now we're kissing farewell to Momi Bay, and we're on our way to the airport.
It's so good. They've given us a room to get ready in. So here we are. We've just changed and showered. Now we're packed and we're heading out. Bye, babe. And we're just having a little snack before we board our flight. Hola from Sydney. We have made it back to Australia. It's actually the next day. Now we're back home after a day at work. I thought I'd hop on here and just kind of close out the video. We loved Fiji. It was absolutely beautiful. It had everything we wanted on sort of a long weekend quiet getaway. It was really great because if you did want to do additional things outside of the resort, you were able to organize that all through Marriott Momi Bay. So Dane, as you saw, ended up doing the shark dive. I basically stayed at the resort, relaxed by the pool, and I just loved it all. It's quite a nice setup there. Very quiet, very serene, and I would definitely go back. It was only about 4 hours flying from Sydney, so it is a really close place for us being down here, hence why we ended up just going for a long weekend. But we will definitely drop some recommendations in the description below. If anyone is going, we have an amazing driver named Papu, who I'm sure would be happy to show you around the island. We pretty much did our own thing while we were there. It was sort of a romantic Valentine's Day getaway, so we just spent a lot of time, the two of us, relaxing, enjoying the pools, the views, kayaking, paddleboarding, reading in the hammock in the afternoon. So it was a very low-key weekend. And we do have another trip planned for the Australian winter, the European summer, where we will be going to Europe. So stay tuned, because we'll be making a video when we go there. Aside from that, we hope you enjoyed our vlog. All right, see you later. Bye.